Hello, my dear students. This is Mrs. Shaima Gharib, and today's lesson about laws of arithmetic or order of operations. Are you ready? Let's start by revising some rules before you watch any video. First, you have to sit in a quiet place. You should have your pen and a piece of paper to take notes and to solve the questions. You should pause the video after each question, then you try to answer on your own. Then you play the video to check your answer and to understand the question in case you get a wrong answer. Are you ready? Let's start. Our lesson today about the order of operations when we have many operations in a sentence. This word, which is BIDMAS, each letter here stands for an operation. So the B for brackets, and the I stands for indices. Do you remember what the meaning of indices? The powers. I will remind you, like when we say 3 to the power of 2, 5 to the power of 2, and so on. So when we have a power, so it comes in the second order. So now let's continue. D stands for, what do you think? Division, and M stands for multiplication, and A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. So I can have many of these operations in a question. In order to solve it, I need to follow this order exactly. So if I have a bracket in the sentence, I should start with the bracket. So comes in the next order the indices. If I have any power, it should be done after the bracket. And what about division and multiplication? Actually, division and multiplication, they have the same order. Both of them have the same order. So which one should I do first? I will do the one that comes first from the left side, from left to right. So if I have both division and multiplication in the sentence, I will do the one that comes first from the left to the right. So if the division is before the multiplication, I will do it before the multiplication. If the multiplication came before the division, I will do the multiplication before the division. And exactly the same for addition and subtraction. They both have the same order. Which one should I do first? The one that comes first from left to right. Is this clear? We need to keep this order in our mind because we are going to use it in solving all the coming examples. It's really important to know the order of each operation and how we order them. So bracket comes first, then indices, division or multiplication according to which one will come first from left to right, then addition or subtraction according to which one will come first. Is this clear? So now let's see an example. This is to remind you of the order. In this sentence, I have two operations. I have addition and I have multiplication. Okay, so according to the order, which one should be done first? The addition or the multiplication? The multiplication became before the addition in order, right? Multiplication, then addition and subtraction at the end. So I have to start with the multiplication sentence. And please pay attention to this point. When I say I should start with, it does not mean that you have to write the answer at the beginning. No, I keep the numbers as it is in their positions. So I will solve the multiplication first, but I will keep the answer in the same position, which means the 3 will stay as it is at the first number in the sentence, then the addition sign, then I will write instead of the 4 times 2, I will replace it with the answer, which is 8. So now, please pay attention to this point. So 3 plus 8, answer is 11. If we change the order, or if someone started with the addition, for example, so he will do 3 plus 4, which is 7, then 7 times 2, which is 14. So it will be a completely different answer, and it will be a wrong answer. So when we have many operations in the sentence, I have to follow this order when I start to solve. Is this clear? Let's see one more example. Look at this one. I have 4 operations. I have subtraction, I have multiplication, I have division, and I have addition. So which one of these 4 should I start with? The subtraction and the addition should be at the end. So I will start with multiplication or division. We said both have the same order. So which one should I start with? The division? No, the one comes first. Now look, which one comes first from left to right? The multiplication came before the division. Then I will start with the multiplication. And what did we say? I will not write the answer at the beginning. I will write the whole sentence in the same order. I will keep the answer in its position, which means right after the 45 minus, I will keep the 45 as it is, then the subtraction sign, then I will replace the 4 times 6 by the 24. 4 times 6 is 24. Then I will complete the sentence exactly as it is. The division as it is, the 2 as it is, plus as it is, and 5 as it is. Now I will look at the sentence now as a whole new question. So look at the new sentence that I have. I have 3 operations: subtraction, division, and addition. So which one should I start with? I will start with the division. According to the order, the division came before the subtraction and the addition. So let's start by the division. Should I do the answer, which is 12, 24 divided by 2 equals 12? Should I write it at the beginning? No, I will keep each number in its position. So the 45 still as it is. I didn't do anything with it. The subtraction sign, I didn't do anything with it. So I will only work out the division. So 24 divided by 2 equals 12. So I will replace it with the 12. Then I will keep completing the sentence plus 5, as you can see. Okay, now I have a sentence that has only 2 operations: subtraction at the beginning and addition. What did we say about addition and subtraction? They both have the same order. Which one should I do first? The one that comes first from left to right. So which one here comes first? The subtraction. So I will do the subtraction first. 45 minus 12 equals 33. Okay, then I will add the 5. So I solve each operation in its position. I keep it in the sentence. Now, the last step, 33 plus 5 equals 39. Is this clear? Let's see one more example. Look at this example. I have addition, I have multiplication, I have division, and I have bracket. And look inside the bracket. Inside the bracket, there are 2 different operations: subtraction and multiplication. So the order said I have to start with the bracket. But inside this bracket, there is 2 operations. So how can I do it? Look at these 2 operations. I will solve them according to the order as well. I have subtraction and I have multiplication. So which one should be done first? The multiplication. So the answer of this multiplication is 10. All right? So should I write the 10 at the beginning? No, I will keep all these numbers in their places, and I will also keep the bracket because I didn't finish what's inside the bracket yet. And I will do it like this. 22 minus 10. I didn't finish what's inside the bracket. So I will keep doing the bracket until I finish all the operations inside the bracket. Now I will do the next step, which is the bracket as well, still the bracket. 22 minus 10 equals 12. So where to write the 12? Should I write it at the beginning? No. So I will keep the numbers 18 as it is, plus, then 4 times 9, divided by, then the 12. Is this clear? Now I will look at the sentence. I will remove the bracket because I found the final answer of the bracket. Now I have addition, multiplication, and division. So which one should be done first? The multiplication. So 4 times 9 is 36. So I will rewrite the sentence 18 plus 36 divided by 12. Now I have addition and division. Which one should I do first? The division. So I will keep the 18 as it is, then I will do the division. 36 divided by 12 equals 3. 18 plus 3 equals 21. So the answer is 21. I want all of you to pay attention to something that's very important. Inside the bracket, we can find only one operation, for example, 22 minus 5, without the times 2. Or we can find more than one operation, same as this example. It has two operations, subtraction and multiplication. Sometimes we can find more than two operations. What should I do? I have to follow the order also inside the bracket. When I solve the bracket, I have also to follow the order of operations. Is this clear? So I want all of you to write the order of operation and keep it in your mind to be able to solve all this type of questions. Now let's see the next example. Look at this one. It has bracket and it has addition and it has multiplication and division. And what is this? Indices or powers. And inside the bracket, there are two different operations. So now let's try to do it first. We said what should be done first? Brackets. So what inside the bracket? I have two operations, subtraction and multiplication. What should be done first? The multiplication. So I will do the multiplication. 3 times 2. Here it is. I will keep all the operations before it as it is. I didn't change anything. 18 as it is plus 4 times 2 to the power of 3 divided by, and I will keep the bracket. I will only work out the multiplication. 22 as it is. 3 times 2 equals 6. Now, I still have the bracket. I didn't finish it yet. So in this step, I will work out what's inside the bracket. 22 minus 6 equals, yes, equals 16. So I will rewrite the whole sentence and I will just replace the bracket with the 16 here. Now let's look at the sentence. I have addition, multiplication, indices, division only. So which one should be done first? The indices. So I need to solve the indices here. So 2 to the power of 3, which means 2 cubed, which means 2 times itself 3 times. 2 times 2 times 2, which equals 8. So I will rewrite the sentence from the beginning and I will only write the answer of the indices, which is 8, as you can see here. So now let's move to the next step. 18 plus 4 times 8 divided by 16. I have 3 operations: addition, multiplication, and division. Which one should I start with? Of course, I will start with the multiplication because it comes before the division. So 4 times 8 equals 32. So I will replace the 4 times 8 with 32. So 18 as it is, then plus 32, then divided by 16. Now I have addition and division. Which one should I start with? I will start with the division. I will keep the 18 as it is, then I will do the division. 32 divided by 16 equals 2. Now I will do the last step. 18 plus 2 equals 20. Then the final answer of this sentence will be 20. Is this clear? Now let's solve some questions to remind you of the operations and the order. I want all of you to think of this question and try to solve it on your own. I will start with the bracket. So what inside the bracket? 8 minus 5, which is 3. I will keep all the operations before it as it is, and I will put the 3 instead of the bracket. Now 6 times 6 and 6 divided by 3. Which one should I start with? The multiplication or the division or the addition? The multiplication. So I will do the multiplication first, which is 6 times 6, 36. So the 3 as it is, plus 36, then divided by 3. Now I have addition and division. Which one should I start with? The division. 36 divided by 3 equals 12. So 3 as it is, plus as it is, then the 12. 3 plus 12 equals 15. Then the final answer will be 15. One more example. In this example, we have a bracket, and inside the bracket, there are 2 different operations, and I have also indices. So let's start by the bracket as we said. Which one should I start with? I have subtraction, multiplication, and indices. So of course I will start with the indices. 3 to the power of 2 or 3 squared, which means 3 times 3, which is number 9. So I will write all the sentence again, and I will write the 3 power 2 as 9. I will keep everything else as it is in its position. Now look at inside the bracket. I have subtraction and multiplication. So I will start with the multiplication. So 9 times 2 is 18. So I will keep everything as it is, and only the 18 will be here instead of the 9 times 2. Okay, now I have only one operation inside the bracket, so finally I can finish the bracket. 22 minus 18 equals 4. So I will replace the whole bracket by 4. So all this bracket equals 4. So I will keep the 18 as it is, plus 4 times 9 divided by 4. Is this clear? Now I have addition, multiplication, division. Which one should I start with? I will start with the multiplication because we said both of them have the same order. The one comes first should be done first. Okay, 18 as it is, 4 times 9 equals 36. So I will write the 36, then division as it is, then the 4 as it is. Now I have addition and division. So what should I do? I will do the division. So 36 divided by 4 equals 9. So the final answer will be 18 plus 9, which is, what do you think? Yes, 27. So the final answer is 27. Is this clear? This is the end of our lesson today. Thank you for watching and see you soon.